For 4 years, Anywhere Theatre Festival has been providing more accessible theatre to audience members and creators all around Australia. Creators are given the opportunity to perform their works in a non-traditional theatre space, often inspiring creative and original work. For Kristen Maloney, writer and director of Loch Ard, she's been given the perfect opportunity to present her work to the public.
Kristen Maloney, and I'm the writer and director of Loch Ard.
How you came up with the concept?
I had an assessment with Harry, and I just remember listening to his voice and thinking that would be a great voice for a sailor telling his story.
Yeah.
And we had coffee and chatted about a few ideas, so I went away from that conversation and did a lot of research on shipwrecks, which is really morbid actually, and came across the story of Loch Ard, which was touted as Australia's most tragic, biggest shipwreck.
And with your cast, how did you do that process? Did you just approach people, or did you have auditions for it?
I started out by asking people I know and then people recommending other people, and then we held auditions. But luckily for me, everyone that I wanted worked out really well, and so we've become a really, really tight-knit ensemble from that.
Have there been difficulties within the ensemble, like trying to get people to be more organised or professional or just pay attention, or anything difficult about it?
The original person that was meant to play the author dropped out, so we had to get a new author, so that's Anthony DeMarco, so he's come on board, and he's brilliant in the role, so I was really, really happy. I think in terms of difficulties, it's actually been a really good process with this ensemble. The biggest difficulties for all of us is time. We all have so much going on that we could really only do one rehearsal a week, and that's pretty much the only time we could all meet. In the end, we ended up doing 6 hours on a Monday night, sort of from 4 till 10, and as you can imagine, that's a really long, tiring rehearsal, and then having to wait a week until getting back together with these guys and working on ideas as well. I think that's only been the biggest struggle. So, you know, the guys have been really professional. They do get rambunctious at times, and, you know, it's sometimes hard to get their focus back, but I see that as part of them enjoying the process, enjoying each other's company. So there's benefits and perks from that as well.
What are the challenges that you've found, either with learning lines or the constant changing of lines? Has that been hard?
Yeah, it definitely is a little bit hard, especially when it's like such a big script and so many characters involved, and it's like learning lines. First of all, you have one line, then you have to wait, and then you got to remember the line before that, and then you'd be like, oh shit, this is my line.
Well, for me, it's kind of defining between when I'm being these two different characters to make that really clear. And it's just been challenging for me as well, because this is a very different show to what I'm used to doing.
There's been a lot of instances where I've had to kind of change the character because it was too much like me.
Yes, definitely. It got to a point someone was telling someone to do something with their acting, and I was getting really frustrated, and I just had to shut my mouth, stay in character. It does get like that sometimes.
With Kristen, what do you find her directing style to be?
It's very on our level. So
it's like an actor's director?
Yeah, she's very easy to get along with.
During the rehearsals, it's very structured. Like, she has a plan when she comes in. So she wants to rework this scene, and then do some physicality with your character. But throughout it, we are allowed to improvise it. So if she sees like a particular scene is like we're stuck in a particular scene, or we're doing it the same way over again, she's just like, just play with it, guys. Just do whatever you want with it at the moment. And so we're able just to muck around with it, and it kind of loosens us up, and then we're able to do it right, or we do something that she really likes, and then we keep it.
It has been weeks of preparation and rehearsal for the cast and crew of Loch Ard, and all this culminates for the first time on opening night, tonight.
Excited, but I feel like throwing up as well. So it's an interesting combination.
How do you think everyone will go?
Oh, look, they're in a really good space at the moment. They're really excited.
Go on or run! Right!